Okay, it has started.
All right, so we're live.
Yes.
All right, so like I just mentioned, we are at the beginning of the mortality phase of turn number 4. So that means all of our senators need to age by 1. And then any senators who are 7 years or the age of 7 or higher need to, might potentially pass on. So I guess go ahead and age your guys.
Okay.
But what happens to my guy who is now he's governor and he has reached age 7? What happens to him now?
So you will roll when it's your turn. We'll do these each one at a time.
But
And if you roll a 6, then he'll die. He can still. It's if he was age 7, we could not have sent him out.
okay, but
He's already there.
He's already there.
So he.
Okay.
So he.
He has not to come back also, right? Okay.
So let's start with Chris, I guess, in terms of. Got it, Chris. Oops, they need to do the family card too. Try it now, Chris. All right. What else do we have here? So let's start with you, Chris. We've got, is it Furious? All right, Chris is rolling for Furious. And for those who are listening to the chat, Chris is using chat, or not those watching on either Twitch or YouTube. Chris, who is Faction Manus, is using chat right now because where he's at, he doesn't want to make a lot of noise. So after a little bit, he'll probably come in on audio. So, but for now, he's using the chat. He rolled a 5, which add 3 to it because of Furious's age. Furious has passed on his mortal coil. So, and then you need to also, I guess, suppose we should roll now for seeing if you. Oh, he's your faction leader, so you won't lose him. So you can go ahead and move all the tokens off of him. And then you'll need to do the same for Achilles.
Ouch.
Not a good start for Chris.
Oof.
All right. So the Pontifex Maximus is passed on. That's an interesting turn of events. I don't have any. So Chris is done. I don't have any. Actually, no. We need to do persuasions to see if he keeps Achilles. It looks to me like Fulvius would be your best guy. Fulvius Flaccus.
Yeah, Fulvius Flaccus because of his
2d6, 9 or lower, and you keep Achilles. Otherwise, he passes on. Now, the money you would keep the money potentially, Chris. So I think Achilles had 9.
Money will be kept. Yeah, we read this last time. Yeah.
All right, rolling 2d6, 7 successful. So at least you can breathe a sigh of relief that you get to keep the money, I guess. Tough round. All right, I don't have anybody over 7 or over. Alex, Faction Chrono, why don't you roll for Junius? Junius is fine. Andy, why don't you roll for your governor? Is that Alias?
Yep. He is 7, isn't he? Yeah. So let's roll for him. Oh, he's all right. Yeah.
He's young and spry. Eric, Aurelius.
Okay.
1d6.
He's good.
He's,
He's good.
he's young.
He's
He's
good.
fine
He's
too.
good. keep him alive.
All right. So that completes the mortality phase. So that means we're into the revenue phase. Reminder that Corona owes both Manus and Solus 1 talent.
Yes.
And I'm going to double check now the situation. I did this last night, but I want to have you guys just do another set of eyes. So I've got the revenue generator up on my site. It's not unfortunately something that you guys can see. You have to put your trust in me, I guess. So I have that we have 7 legions and 6 fleets. All of the legions are currently out fighting the Germanic migrations. I think we have no land bills. We have 2 active wars. We have a Pontifex Maximus who is no longer. Actually, we don't have a Pontifex Maximus.
So let's I put 1 talent there, right?
All right. Thank you.
And 1 talent here for
Andy, let's double check your situation. Faction of Aquila. So you have 4 senators, a total
Yes.
of 3 knights.
Yes,
You have a faction leader assigned.
I do.
You have the harbor fees concession.
I have.
You have the provinces of Sardinia, Corsica that is improved, and
Yes.
Sicilia, which is not improved.
Correct.
Will you be taking spoils from those provinces?
Yes.
Is there anything I missed?
I don't think so. I think that's covered me.
All right. Faction of Corona, Alex, you're next. You have 3 senators,
Yes.
1 knight.
Yes.
You have a faction leader.
Yes.
You have the tax farmer 3 and 4 concessions and Sicilian grain.
That's true.
You have Hispania Ulterior. It is not improved.
It's not improved.
Will you be taking any spoils?
Yes.
All right. Someone keep an eye on the chat for Chris's, or maybe even someone double check here what I've got for Chris. The faction of Manus, I've got 5 senators, and 1 knight, and a faction leader. And Chris said he's going to take spoils. I saw that.
Yeah.
All right. He has no concessions. And actually, I don't think this is a question for the group, because the provinces of, which one does Chris have?
He has Gallia
Gallia
Cisalpina.
Cisalpina, and I have Illyricum. Can we take spoils because of the Germanic migrations being active? Or since we prosecuted that war, does it mean that we can still take spoils? You guys know off the top of your head.
We fought this battle, right?
Yes, we did.
I don't know at the top of my head, but why shouldn't they there was no overrun of these provinces, right?
Correct. So then
you
they
shouldn't
should be able to take spoils.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says whenever an active war appears, those provinces are considered under attack. All those listed provinces lose all spoils, all taxes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 2.0, 2.4.
So what does this mean now?
So it means that because they're being attacked,
okay.
if they exist and are loyal to Rome,
So
all of these.
in contrast to barbarian raids, there doesn't need to be overrun or so. It's only enough that they are under attack. Okay.
Correct. It just means that we basically don't get any money from them. So then I'll make sure I've got that reflected. That's both Illyricum, which is mine, and Gallia Cisalpina, which is...
Also, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's it. This was a Sertorian war attack. It just attacks near Spain? Yeah, okay.
Which it's already claimed.
Conquered, yeah.
So all right. I am about to generate. Let me save it. Save my settings. Or the revenue generator. All right, I'm going to generate revenue and then paste it into the roll20 chat. And reminder that it has that little sequence or series of little money bag icons to show where it starts. So the chat just got filled up with a ton of stuff. I'll take care of the state. The state gets 49 talents. So it's currently at 2, so it goes to 51. Aquila gets 18 talents. Verona gets 14. Luna gets 6. Manus gets 8. And Solus gets 8. And the reminder, there are details if you want to see how that was calculated.
I think you missed. I have Asia, and I have one knight as well. So
All right.
yeah.
So let me. Okay, so you are faction of Solus. So what does it have for? I think I forgot to check that you were taking spoils. I think I just forgot to check yours, didn't I? I apologize. So let's see. Asia would be. What does the card say in terms of? Because you can do it. You could do it yourself.
Yeah, I
It
guess
says-
can
It
I just
says
roll?
Old-fashioned way.
1d6 plus 2.
Okay. Or minus 3.
No,
Okay, so
1d6 plus 2 is your provincial spoils. So,
So
that's state income. Okay, yeah, here we go. I'll roll that instead. Okay, so 7.
you get 7 then? Yeah. For your spoils.
So let's look at. So you took spoils.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll for the improvement then too? So you'll need to get a 6 or higher. Okay, so you do not improve it.
But he rolled also the state income, right?
I think he did that automatically, probably.
Yeah, the state income was done automatically.
Okay.
Good question. Sorry, Eric. I just
And no
over you.
one forgets to autofill his province with auxiliaries and so on.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
How many? Oh, one only for me. Okay.
All right. I need to get my money. And I have the 6.
What is it? 17 and 4. It's, it's 21.
Everyone's working away.
Are we allocating our money now, are we?
Yes. Go ahead
Yeah,
and allocate
sweet.
your money.
Cool. Thank you.
I did the state money. Make sure you increment your term marker for your governors. Andy, I think your governor is going to be your Sardinia
Ready?
Corsa governor is returning.
Yes. Yeah.
And I am ready to move on to the next part. So let me know when you guys are ready.
Wait a minute. I have to put some money on the other
5.
card. Yes.
So the
If anyone wanted to give me some money, now would be the time to do it.
Yeah,
Problem-
actually, I give you 0.
Did you pay your 1 talent you owed,
Yes.
Alex?
Yes.
Eric, is that talent that's hanging out next to your name, Eric, on the board?
Oh yeah, I'll integrate that into my stack here.
Okay.
Okay, so I've
But I do have a question. We don't have Narbonensis, right? Gallia Narbonensis or Transalpina. We don't have it currently in play, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I didn't found it, but maybe we do not have it in play currently. So how is our state treasury is updated already?
Correct.
Wow, it's only 51. Oh,
Correct.
why are we so low?
Our provinces are not very productive right now because previous turns we've had lots of those barbarian raids that have been plaguing us this game.
That's true, man. And we didn't forget to put Rome in order, right? So
What else do we need to do? I think it was just the money, just the treasury.
yeah. When was it
The,
when we have to put Rome in order? It was
That's
another.
after the forum phase.
Yeah.
The senators and the curia come.
I need senators.
All right, is everybody ready?
I'm good.
Yeah, good. Oh, votes.
Alex, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready now.
It's like Chris is.
Oh, we got to do votes as
This
well.
is
Update
good.
vote.
Yeah, you can update your votes. Probably you can do that maybe at the beginning of the Senate phase because things might
Okay,
change during the
Yeah,
forum.
of course. Yeah.
All right, so we are done with the revenue phase. Congratulations. Ranking official, you start us off with the forum phase. Go ahead and roll. We're playing the Middle Republic, right? Roll 2d6.
It's me, right? Alex, right?
Correct. 11.
It's not a 7.
So, all right. So you reminder, you can when you hover over and then you can click and drag it off. And another way that I was going. When you hover over the deck in the bottom right, a little menu should appear on the left.
Mhm.
And
Draw.
I think a deal is it called draw
It's called
Yeah.
or
draw.
deal? Draw.
It's called draw.
So I think if you pick draw, and then it'll ask how many cards do you want to draw, and of course you say 1,
Mhm.
and then it'll go automatic. That's another
excellent.
way of doing it if you
That's
prefer.
much better. Yeah, brilliant.
It's a
Ham-fisted
keeper.
people like me.
Right. Alex, you said you got a keeper?
Yeah, it's a faction card. It's a keeper, a red one.
All right. All right.
So, what else? Yeah, right. I guess there's no senator to persuade, right? No.
There's no unaligned senator.
Yeah, no unaligned. That's my that was my
There's all
question.
sorts of senators all over the board.
Yeah, that's true. But these senators
You gonna go shopping?
kind of hard to persuade to come over to my side. I will then go for a knight. And,
Right.
there's no evil omen, right? Currently, no. I can get it for 5 talents for sure. Then I will do this. Yeah.
that was with
Sulpicius.
Sulpicius.
Sulpicius, yeah. So, anything else? No. Sponsoring games,
Sponsor
no.
games, change your faction leader.
That's a good idea to change my faction leader, yeah. I will change it to Junius, I guess. Yeah.
Interesting.
Done.
The guy out in the province.
It's
Casey
only
dies.
because of his age, man.
His age, I don't know. It's shades of Cyprian.
What? I don't have any good province there, man.
Do you remember that one game we played where we discovered that if your faction leader is out of Rome, he isn't susceptible, and you do an assassination attempt, he hasn't to worry about that if he fails the special prosecution.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Alex? Faction Corona?
No, I'm done.
All right. Andy, you're next. Roll 2d6.
Okay. Why is it not rolled?
All right. 9 was
hang on.
rolled. It's not a 7.
Got it. Yeah. Excellent.
So, yep.
So
Cover
get
of
a
the
card,
deck,
right.
little menu, click draw,
try the-
enter.
Draw 1. Yeah. Draw.
And it should be in your hand now. I see your counter on your hand went up to
Indeed.
4.
Yeah. Let me see.
Then you have to
one.
kind of go find it to confirm that it's one you get to keep or not.
Yeah. It is a keeper. Yeah. So
All right.
no problem with that.
Any persuasion attempts?
Persuasion attempts. That could be fun. Have a quick think about what I'm doing here. No. Okay. Yeah. I think. Actually, what we're going to do? What we're going to do is I'm going to play.
Bum bum bum.
Flip the card. Hopefully.
There it is.
Yeah, and I'm going to. Furious. Okay.
Furious is the faction leader. He cannot be.
Fiddle. I'm not going to play it against him then, sorry. Yeah. Okay, let's go for Sempronius.
Sempronius is certainly eligible.
Yeah. And the persuader will be Julius of Aquila.
Naturally.
Yeah. So he's got 21 influence plus his vote.
All right. So because of the blackmail, no one can influence this with their.
What did you play?
Faction treasury. I mean, you played. It's over in the upper left.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. No talents may be spent to defend against your only persuasion. That includes both Chris and anyone else. So basically, let's do the math here for your persuader is Julius. He has 21 influence. Plus 3 oratory.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
Sempronius's loyalty is a 6 plus 7 is 13. So 24 minus 13 is 11.
So I don't need to improve it. Yeah.
So you don't. Yeah, you've got the best you can do right now without even spending any money on it.
Yeah.
No one can counter it.
Mm-hmm.
So roll 2d6.
2d6 rolling now.
Success.
Excellent.
Oof.
So go ahead and.
Can I just take this guy then?
Yep. Remember, you can draw a box around the whole thing. Just make sure you only draw the box around the senator and his chips. Don't accidentally grab one of the other guys because.
Yeah.
Discard the card.
Yes, thank you. Oh, hang on. Taking the wrong guy. Oh, no. I thought you... Sorry about that.
Right.
It was this dude, wasn't it? Here.
Was that a Freudian slip?
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
It was this dude. He doesn't even know his guys. It's this dude.
Right, that should be... hang on, what have I got there? I've picked something else up, sorry. Let's get rid of that.
Right, you can slide the Pontifex Maximus. I'll grab the Pontif chip.
Hey, but nice try to sneak the office with him into your fold.
I thought it would have been fun to just grab all of someone's senators and just slide them over.
They all came over.
They are all mine now. Sorry.
Brilliant.
Right.
Knight and stuff. Hang on.
Knight, yep.
Right, knight. I am. Where am I? What's going on here? A minute. We've got this guy. He's got a knight. I'm going to. If I pressure my knights,
Then you roll 1d6 for each knight. You lose those knights, but you roll one.
And can I do knights from more than one person, or is it only from one person?
You can do one knight attempt per turn, initiative or forum turn, whatever initiatives.
Right. So you
so
can't combine the knights from two people and try and persuade all. So, for instance, I got 4 knights. Could I persuade 4 knights?
No,
Three on
what
two.
what are you talking about? Persuasion, or are you talking about pressuring them?
Pressuring them. Sorry.
Yeah, you can do all 4 pressuring knights. Let me just confirm that. But
I don't want to.
Yeah. Player may attempt to. Okay, that's attract pressure knight. Instead of rolling to attract the knight, this is rule 1.07.51. Instead of rolling to attract the knight, a player may opt to pressure any knights he has in his faction for contributions, and in so doing, loses their support.
Yeah.
He announces how many of his knights under each of his senators he will pressure, and rolls a die for each to determine the amount of talents.
And
so it's 1d6.
Under 1.07.2 initiative sequence, there is a key point where it says, or pressure multiple knights. Pressuring.
Right.
It's allowed.
So you can do all of them if you wanted, or one.
Let's go. So I'll cash in the 4 knights.
All right. So you could, I don't know, roll 1d6 4 times or 2d6 twice.
Let's do one 4 times to build up the drama. Yeah.
Okay.
I put a little spacer in there.
Okay.
So 2.
2, a 5, a 6.
Ooh, nice.
Wow, nice
run.
Rich guy.
That's quite nice. 18, right. So it's 18
money.
talent. A lot of money.
Wow.
So what's that? 18.
All right, fellas. Someone is making a move.
I think for sure.
we won't name names, but
that's 41 on there now.
If it wasn't obvious.
So I guess technically that money. So let's say the first one was.
Oh yeah.
Was the new guy? So you put 2 on him, and you put the other.
Yeah.
Chunk. What is that? 16 on Julius, I guess.
Okay, so that's that 16. So it's going to be 19.
Unless someone
It's going to be 39, isn't it? Yeah. So, 39 on him. 39 on him.
Yeah, the thing is, he's the only one with 21 influence right now, and we cannot make any other one called for a vote, right? Yeah.
Okay.
For a
I'm not sure I understand the question.
No, the thing is, he's the only one with 21 influence. So only if you have 21 influence, right, you can make a call for CL.
Correct. And since we don't have a pontiff right now, no one can take away his priest.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. So is that what was that? Oh, Chris is typing something. All right. So pressure. You can't attract the knight.
No.
Are you going to sponsor games or change your faction leader?
No.
All right. So you've done. Eric, roll 2d6.
Okay.
Faction of Solus.
Draw 1 card. Is this thing? Okay. This is. The slaves have risen up in Sicily, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
Indeed.
Slaves in Sicily? My tax farmers, guys, don't do this to me.
Oh yeah, it says something on. Yeah, eliminates the grain succession.
That
happens immediately.
No.
Okay, so attack Sicily. All right, so it's active.
Oh my gosh, the Sicilian grain is kapushka. Okay.
Kapushka.
Yeah.
I think it goes to the Curia. Oh, you got it? It goes to the Curia.
I'm drawing it. So
moving it. All right, you got it.
Sorry.
All right, Eric. Any persuasion attempts?
No. I will try to attract an equite or a knight, whatever.
Right. I like the Latin.
Yeah. I'll use 3 talents.
And this is from Aurelius.
Really?
Roll one.
Yo, come on. Oh, jeez. No.
Ooh.
One question
Down to-
though, Scott. Slave revolts. Not all slave revolts do destroy tax farmers. Only Spartacus, right?
Oh, it wasn't him, was it?
So the third slave revolt, right?
I'm
I
not
think.
following what you're saying.
No, not all slave revolts do destroy tax farmer concessions.
Correct. I think it's only when
Only the third.
Spartacus isn't.
Yeah, it's only the third
Which is
war,
late.
I guess.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and I will sponsor games with Servilius. I'm gonna do the tier 2 one. I think the one that does -2 unrest.
All right. See what the games thing says. So yeah, 13 for +2 popularity, -2 unrest. So go make sure you pay for that. That's Servilius. And then I'll take care of the unrest.
What a nice guy.
But what an honorable Roman, what an
Yes.
honorable senator. Excuse me. Changing your faction.
Do that right now.
All right. Eric.
Keep
I'm sorry.
keep it.
Yes. To front. Right now. All right. Correct, faction of Solus?
Yes.
All right, faction of Manus, roll 2d6. 10. Not a 7. Draw a card. Is it a keeper or is it a typing faction card? Excellent. All right. Are you going to... I suspect there aren't any persuasion attempts. Since I don't think mathematically you have... Well, Flaccus... Yeah, right. No persuasion attempts. Attract the knights. How much money and who? Five on Flaccus to guarantee it. So go ahead and pay. All right. And do you want to change your faction leader or sponsor? You can't sponsor games. You could change your faction leader if you wanted. Nope. No change to faction leader. All right. So then it's my turn. The powerful, omnipresent faction of Luna.
Yeah.
Rolling 2d6. What did I get? A 6, which is not a 7. What did I get? No whammies. It's a keeper. All right. I don't think I can't make any persuasion attempts, and you can only attract knights. I checked on that last night. Let me just double check. I think when you're attracting knights, the senator has to be in Rome.
Now the power move. Persuasion
A
attempt
player may
from
attempt to
Illyricum.
attract one knight per initiative. Align senators in Rome. Yeah, so I have no senators in Rome. I am not going to sponsor games. Or I am going to change my faction leader. I'm going to change my faction leader to Flaminius. And I'm done with my initiative. So now we have the 6th and final initiative. This is the bidding, goes one time around the table. It starts with the highest ranking official, which is the faction of Corona.
Wait a minute.
Alex, what do you bid?
Yeah, let me see. It's only one guy who can overbid me here, right? If I go
That is correct.
If I would go for a specific number.
Well, assuming you bid at least 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess he would take it with 4, right? He would take the 5, I guess.
Well, Chris has 4 on one of his guys, is
But
what I'm saying.
he has so much money. Okay. Yeah, let me bid 4.
All right, the bid is 4. Next to you, Andy.
Okay. Just seeing what the live land is. So I can take it for 5, can't I?
You can.
Correct, because either Eric or Chris can outbid that.
Okay, so I'll take it for 5.
All right, so that looks like Julius would be the one paying for that.
Yeah. So we'll go down to.
And then when you're ready, roll 2d6.
Hang on, it didn't go. Hang on, that's it. That's caught up. 2d6, yeah.
10. No events this turn.
Okay. Draw card. 1. Draw. What's that? What's that?
Is it a keeper?
It is a keeper, yes.
All right.
Yeah, it is a keeper.
So, do you want to make any persuasion attempts?
Might as well while I'm here. So I
might
think,
as well while he's here, he says.
Well, yeah, there's probably a lot of knives getting sharpened at this very minute, I'm thinking. But, anyway, as we go, so we'll have a pop at getting Cornelius from Solace. So Julius again being the main guy doing the work.
All right, let's do the math again. So currently, I'm going to use a little counter because there might be some. I'm going to put the counter next to Cornelius. So you've got 21 influence for Julius plus 3 oratory is 24.
Yeah.
So right now it's at 24.
Yeah.
Choose. All right. And then minus 9, which is for his loyalty.
Yeah.
And then another 7 because he's aligned.
Yeah.
So that's 16. 24 minus 16 is
8.
What is it?
8.
24 minus 16.
8.
8.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So can I put money in now, or do I get a chance to put money in later?
You can put it in now, yes. You can put it in later, but only if someone puts money to defend. So if no one put any money to defend, then it would stay at the 8 value.
Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it as it stands for me for the minute.
Okay. Eric.
Okay.
From your faction treasury.
Yeah. I guess I'll put 15 talents and it.
All right. So then
big money coming out.
Wow.
That makes it a -7.
Let's go. So he hasn't put money yet to the
that money needs to go on Cornelius, Eric.
Yeah, but Andy didn't put money to it right now,
correct.
right?
I haven't. Not yet.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Faction of Manus, are you going to put anything from your faction treasury to defend? No. Same for Faction of Luna. I put nothing. Faction of Corona, are you going to put?
No, I think he is fine, right? I guess.
Currently, he's at a -7. Andy.
So if I now bid, does the bid go around the table again?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So I'd have to spend 16. That's a lot. And then there could be another bid. And the bid can come from anyone's faction treasury, is that right? Or is it personal treasuries as well?
For you, since you're the persuader, it has to come from your personal treasury.
Yeah. And for
Everyone
anyone
else,
who wants to help,
it's from their faction treasury.
So that is expensive. No will have bought that idea.
Bort. All right.
Yep.
So then I guess that means that we're done. There's no way you can roll less than -7 on 2d6. Or 7 or less. So.
Good defense.
All right.
Thank you.
What's next? That was Persuasion Knight. Andy, do you want to track the knight?
I'll just go on a roll without any money in it.
All right.
And it will be for Julius. Julius will roll.
No luck.
Yep.
Sponsor games, change your faction leader?
No, thank you.
All right. We're done with the forum phase. Now is when we start doing some rolls for the guys in the Curia. So let's arrange them. Alex, you're the one doing the roll here.
Okay, I will roll. So Fabius first, right?
We'll start at the top here.
Plautius.
Whoever that guy is at the top. Plautius.
1d6, right?
1d6, 5 or 6, they come back. So I'll move them on the board.
Plautius
so he comes back.
Porcius is
now.
No, Porcius not.
Okay.
Fabius.
No.
Claudius. Yes. Claudius is a yes.
And then the Sicilian grain.
No.
All right.
What a pity. Sicilian grain, please come back.
What a pity. Sicilian grain, please come back.
But it wouldn't be logical, actually, because the rebels are still in Sicily.
Yeah, they're still running around. They're not out there collecting the crops. So.
But it is somewhat awkward that you do not have to defeat this war first, and then you would have a chance to get it back.
I hear you. And there's also in the Australian game, there was a question about the way it's worded in the Sicilian war card. It says eliminates Sicilian grain concession. So one could potentially make the argument that means like remove from the game.
Yeah.
Versus, like put in the Curia or something. I don't know if there's a specific rule or somewhere that clarifies it. But we'll just put it in the Curia, I guess.
There is a rule, there is a rule in the living rule. You can read it that destroyed means that it has to go to the Curia. It's somewhere in the rules, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that I believe. Is there anything we're missing for to finish up? Actually, the councils. So the Rome Council and the Pro Council should each get a prior council marker.
That's true. And a corrupt marker, actually.
Well, you don't need to mention that. No, you're right. And for those of you who took spoils, make sure your governors are marked that they took that they're corrupt.
But actually, I'm not corrupt. It's only a smear campaign.
The guy who had Sicilian grain is corrupt for Sicilian grain, even though he doesn't have the card anymore.
No, it is not there anymore, so I'm not corrupt.
You took money from it.
But isn't this actually a flaw, how they designed this new cards then? Because you have to put it away.
Yeah.
And
Eric, you took money with Terentius, right?
Yeah, he's corrupt.
Okay, so I put the whole thing there. All right.
But maybe my guy... Yeah, so he's in a province. He will not get...
Yeah, your governors are currently don't have to worry about prosecutions, but the turn they come back, technically they do.
But I think we have rather more important problems here in Rome than me.
Indeed.
Okay, what's the next step? Everyone
so
has done it, right?
I believe, so we need to do the population.
Yeah.
Population phase, which is the State of the Republic address, where you roll 3d6. So the Rome Council has a popularity of 0.
That's actually bad.
Thanks to the noble Senator Servilius, the unrest is at 0.
Yeah, that's good.
So
2d6.
So then
right?
you basically just 3d6.
Oh, 3d6. Sorry.
It's a regular straight up roll, no modifiers. Nice
Good.
roll. 16. 16 -1 from the unrest level, but it's already at. Oh, good call, Chris. Chris said we have the unprosecuted war. That would actually raise the unrest level by 1, which would have made that a -1 on the roll. So that becomes a 15, which is no change.
Who did add 1 unrest to the unrest level?
I just added it to the end because that was for the unprosecuted war.
Okay, sorry.
Chris put that in the chat. That was a good catch,
okay.
Chris.
Okay, see.
Right.
Okay.
So I believe we are now in the Senate phase.
Yes. Before we are doing anything else, let us check our votes and update them before we do anything else.
Good question. Let me double check my count of votes.
I will triple check Scott's votes.
And for the record, these are going to be very expensive votes if you want to purchase my vote.
To get your votes, we have to be very rich.
They're up of the highest quality.
Yes.
Laughing in pain.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I see 6 votes for Corona.
Yeah, that's true.
Aquila has 4, 7, 10, 9 votes. That's what I count.
No, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, actually.
Right.
Yeah, 12. Yeah.
See how good I can count.
Do you update your votes, or shall I update them?
10 for Solus.
Okay.
And then 10 for Manus. You got 11 for Manus,
for
right?
Solus. Solus has 11, right? Yeah, 6. No. So sorry.
Chris, I'm going to slide your battle vote marker off up near your.
He has no knights, right? Okay.
Right of your play area.
Manus.
All right. I believe we're in the Senate phase. The Rome Council. I believe that's Manlius of Corona. You have the floor.
Yes. And I could propose the law, right? Even before we go to consults.
Anytime, yeah.
Okay.
I forget. Did we say to be voted on thing?
What?
I don't think we are.
Sorry. What did we say?
Does anyone recall? Because so in the advanced rules there's a passing laws thing, and I forget what we decided way at the beginning, because the normal game you just play the card and boom, the law's in effect.
What did we say about this?
You have to actually vote on it, and you have to get a sponsor and a co-sponsor. I think we decided to not use that. Was it?
I'm in favor of just playing the laws, but
Chris says, I think this game was all advanced rules.
Yeah, I saw that. Let's see what else he's saying. Only let our game had a few advanced rules. You mean the other game we're playing in? Chris, do you mean the other game we're playing in TTS? Okay. So he could be right. I'm not sure. So that would mean I'm fine with that personally. That means we are playing with all the advanced rules in this game. And passing laws now. So Rule 2.06.1: laws are now treated like regular proposals, which may be put forward by senators, and which award influence if successfully passed. These rules, only a slight bit of complexity. So in order to be enacted, a law must be voted upon by the Senate and passed. Law cards may be proposed by a senator at any time during the Senate phase, even before the councils are elected. If played, the player of the card does not have to be the presiding magistrate and is able to put the passage of the law forward as a proposal without the use of a tribune. The presiding magistrate still controls the order and speed of the vote. So the player of the card names 2 consenting senators in Rome to be sponsor and co-sponsor. The sponsor and co-sponsor need not belong to the faction playing the card. This vote cannot be vetoed, and assassinating the sponsor or co-sponsor does not stop the vote. Once enacted, the provisions of the law apply as normal, although several laws have slightly different effects. Yeah, so if it passes, the sponsor gets 3 influence, the co-sponsor gets 1 influence.
Yes. So I can propose it with my Rome console, right? Manlius?
You can propose it. Anybody can propose
So
it. If you've got the card
first
in
I put
hand,
it on the table. Maybe that's the better approach.
Yeah, let's prove that let's see what this law is.
Okay, you can all read the law first.
Civilian law. Your faction as champion of the equestrians may add +1 to all future knight attraction attempts, or openly discard this card anytime after the Achillean law is in effect, and thereby repeal the Achillean law. Ooh, sounds like fun. So you basically potentially could get a +1 on your faction or your equites votes.
Yeah, I would give money out in order for those who would like to vote with me on this law. And I could appoint 1 co-sponsor who would get 1 influence. I would like to give the money to faction of Manus and Solus and not to faction of Aquila. He has actually enough money.
How much money, Chris asks?
Yeah, that's the question here. Let us start with 2 talents per faction here. So 2 for Manus and 2 for Solus.
And 2 for Luna, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
And what's this 2 talents for?
Perfection. In order to vote with all their senators on this law.
okay.
Oh, if they vote in favor, but sponsor, you haven't identified the co-sponsor yet.
Yeah, I haven't. So I will.
Okay.
It's 2 talent, Chris. It's 2 talents per faction. So 2 talents for Manus faction and 2 talents for Solus faction. If you vote with me on this.
Bargain, but I guess if we don't agree, you'll just like say, hey, Aquila, we'll humbly accept this offer.
That's my next option, yeah.
So, but if you choose me, that I'm grateful. Aurelius, maybe. Super turn for the rest of the game.
Three per turn for the rest of the game. So every turn, Chris.
Oh. 3 per turn for the rest of the game.
That's actually too much money. Yeah, I cannot go with this then. Okay. Aquila, Andy, would you be in for the vote?
Yeah. I'm happy to do it.
So, but I would like to get the co-sponsorship to Solus. Then, Solus, which guy would you like to co-sponsor this? Servilius, okay, he's the co-sponsor. And it's okay for you, Andy? 2 talents?
3 talents.
So, okay, but 2 talents for you, Eric, or what?
For now.
Yeah, this turn only, right?
Yeah, just this turn.
This turn. You get the co-sponsorship plus 1 influence and 2 talents. This turn only.
Yeah, it's a bargain though for you. Plus one to knights is a really good benefit.
But. Andy, 3 talents for you then, right?
Yeah,
this
sure.
turn.
Just for this turn, yeah.
So, Eric, what do you say?
Okay, I'll agree. The 2 talents and the co-sponsor.
Okay. So I will put this to the vote now. Faction of Aquila, how do you vote on this law?
Yay, 12 votes.
Okay. Faction of Solus, how do you vote on this?
Yay.
Faction of Manus, how do you vote on this? Okay. Yeah, 0 votes to and I go yay, and the measure passes. So
All right. So then the sponsor gets, and the co-sponsor gets 1 influence.
yes. And let us put it down that I have to owe them. Shall I? We do it openly, right? We put it down openly, then we.
Yeah, you put it next to your area or something, or just put it in your.
But one question now: how do we know in the future that this civilian law is in favor for me for the rest of the turns?
Good question. What I'm going to do,
Okay.
I'm going to make a copy of your faction marker, your faction leader marker, and I'm going to put it on top of the card.
Okay.
The law
That's
card.
a good idea. Yeah. Thank you for this.
So that way we know.
It's a good idea, yeah. And we have to write it down somewhere here in the area that I owe 2 to.
You want me to
Aquila.
put something down?
Yeah, maybe it's better because.
Yeah, I'll do that. That way you can focus on the next thing.
Okay, sponsorships go away. And so I can start to talk about the next thing here, right? So it's about the consuls. And I think we shouldn't vote Andy into the consuls because there's danger that he would get the Rome consul and he has 21 influence, right?
Harsh.
Yes, you could have influence on the vote order and so on. And
Harsh.
This would benefit your faction because you have so much money left there.
I was in a very helpful mode there. I'm less helpful now.
What? Yeah,
I said I was in a helpful mode there.
I thank you very much for your help, but I cannot.
Yeah, now I'm questioning it. It's like, anyway, whatever.
It's nothing personal. It's only business.
I think you're just all frightened. I don't know what you're frightened about.
Yeah, I'm frightened about your 21 influence.
He's going to go. He's going to fall over or something on the steps, something like that. Don't worry.
So actually, so faction of Solus and Manus, you are in, right, for this?
Yeah, I joined your coalition.
Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, sure. Okay. So first of all, Solus, which one of your guys would be happy to receive a consulship?
Servilius. He also has popularity, just in case the unrest roll.
Servilius, right? Okay. Let me nominate Servilius and Chris. Which of your Furious? So I would nominate them if you guys would agree that whoever gets the Rome consul of you both will the player who gets the Rome console will nominate one of my guys for the consulship, and if there is a veto, none of you will veto it or play tribune against him. And
what are you guys for the consulship? Do you mean the censor?
Yeah. I'm now talking about the censorship. That if I'm going to nominate these guys for the consulships, both players agree to whoever gets the Rome consul will nominate one of my guys to the censorship, and if he doesn't get the censorship, I'm talking about this turn, Chris.
Yeah.
And no one vetoes it, no one plays a tribune against it, and if one of those guys doesn't get it, you will nominate the other guy. Yes, I'm talking about the consuls, and the deal is that I will nominate those guys to consuls if you agree to nominate one of my guys to the censorship.
Well, one thing to keep in mind, Alex, is only one of your guys is eligible to be censored.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
So, are you in for this? Maybe we should first consider one more thing. First, we should consider to nominate maybe Aquila, but there's a danger that he could outvote us with his money, right? And he would get the censorship. Because if he gets the censorship, he has 26 then of influence. But how
can you propose? Okay.
We could propose first the Pontifex Maximus, right? And then we can kill him off as a potential censor, but it would get him still +5 influence. So I would say if I wouldn't get it, Solis would get it. But let's implement into the deal that we will nominate Julius for the Pontifex Maximus, maybe. So we could kill off him as a censor so that he cannot use it against us or what.
That's fair.
Because if he gets a censor, he could wreak havoc with his money again if he prosecutes us. Yeah, it's a lot of influence, but he could get the censorship anyway. Because there's a real danger that he could get the censorship if you don't have vetoes or something like this. The only thing, okay, we could do this. If you nominate a Pontifex Maximus later on, you should implement into this deal that this Pontifex Maximus will use his veto against Julius becoming censor. That's the only way I can see how we could get away from this. Yeah, Chris, I didn't see you saying.
I'm just looking at the stream. I'm just looking at the stream of comments. We could just murder him now. Such.
Okay.
Manus doesn't mess around.
Yeah. Manus, you can at any time propose this, right? or say die or so. You can, if you want.
Any time during the Senate phase, you may make it, but only one attempt per player.
Yeah,
and each player can only be the recipient of an attempt once per Senate phase. So.
Oh, well, I think someone else should do it ideally.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to lose his guys, right?
Balls on this guy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, Chris, one question. Do you agree to nominate Manlius as censor? If I nominate Furious as one consul, okay, you say yes. Okay. And Servilius, do you if I nominate your guy Servilius as consul to a consulship, would you vote for Manlius as a censor? Would you nominate him?
Yes, I will agree to this proposal.
Okay, and vote for him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will propose now Servilius from the faction of Solis and Furius from the faction of Manus as consuls. So first, faction of Aquila. How do you vote on this?
I'm going to vote nay, and I'm also going to play a card.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Bum bum bum.
Bum bum bum.
So this is just so I can then make a proposal once this is done. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You okay? Okay.
So
There's
there
a
it
tribune
is.
coming. Oh my gosh. Okay.
There it is.
Brace for impact.
Jeez.
Brace for impact.
Brace for impact, exactly.
And I said nay, didn't I? So
yeah,
yeah,
you can move your votes to the
Yeah.
nay area.
I'll do that. Oops, hang on.
And Solis, you can move your votes to the yay area. But you didn't spend any money, right? Aquila, you didn't want to spend any money, right?
Spent any money? No.
Okay. Faction of Manus, how do you vote on the proposal? Okay. And yeah, Luna, with your overwhelming majority of votes, how do you vote on this? Abstain. Okay. I vote yay. So the measure passes. And now I will get the Rome consulship down to this field. And now I don't know if you guys, you have to
Yeah, now it comes to
they have to
Eric and Chris need to Manus and Solus.
they have to decide what
They have to decide who will be consuls. I'm sure it'll be a peaceful.
Yeah, dude. Like I prefer to be Rome consul. How about you?
That's good. It's a good start now.
Well, that's a
All
surprise.
right. So that means a roll off. So let's do. How about you each roll 3d6? Eric, why don't you roll first?
Okay.
He got a respectable 11 there. Oh, 11 beats a 5. That's for sure. Boy, it's a bad day for Chris with luck.
So Eric is Rome consul now.
Eric is the Rome consul. You both get the markers are in the center in the forum area. You both get +5
I will
influence.
put the nominee markers away.
Put the presiding magistrate.
Move my influence up.
Yes.
Which senator is getting it? I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, yeah. He,
I mean, on top of my card.
Yeah, okay.
Which senator?
It is Servilius.
Servilius.
Servilius is Rome consul now.
All right, try it now. There you go.
Because he still now, I guess the tribune will make a proposal now, but he still controls the vote order with Rome consul.
That is true.
That's very favorable for us.
What does the tribune have to say?
So the Tribune of the People stands forth and says that Julius is a well-known, well-respected member of the Senate. As such, given his influence and importance in making sure that Rome progresses and defeats all enemies in its path, that Julius should be nominated and voted consul for life.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Etc.
The power grab. I want the power grab.
Rhubarb. All right. Exciting. So there is some technical things around assassination attempts, I think.
There's that word again, assassination, murder.
Just FYI for people, in case you were wondering, I don't know if there's a requirement that it has to be done. Actually, I don't think so. It's the vetoes I'm thinking of. I was going to say it has to be done on your turn if you're going to do it. So yeah, the presiding magistrate can determine the voting order. That would be Servilius.
But one more technical thing. a consul for life election doesn't allow for anyone to veto via a tribune or a pontifical. So Pontifex Maximus, he's not in play, right? So, but
Correct.
you
Correct.
have no option to veto it with the tribune, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So but it can be voted down.
It can be voted
now,
down, yeah.
Andy gets to add his influence to the vote. So he's going to have, so he's already got what? Aquila's already got 12 votes. Plus 21 would be 33. Plus a ton of cash.
A ton of cash.
So 33 plus 34 plus another 6 because he's got the other. He can muster a total of 73 votes.
And the bad thing is that only he can add his influence, right?
Correct.
The other
Correct.
guys
Only him.
cannot do it.
So the rest of the Senate, so if we have, I'm assuming we can say that Aquila's going to vote yes. So 73. So all you would really need to do is match that because you need a majority. If you have a tie, then it fails. So the rest of the faction, you got 21 plus 6 is 27. And then how much money can people throw in here? So Solus has 60.
The money can only come from personal treasuries, yeah?
Correct.
Yeah.
16, another 4 from Manus.
Yes,
and
Chris.
then what can... and then another 16. So yeah, the rest of the Senate can only muster 63 votes.
Yeah. Oh.
So what did you count now? Sorry, what did you calculate now?
I calculate that Aquila can muster 73 votes, and the remaining, the rest of the Senate can only muster 63 votes, 10 less.
What? We do have a problem, Houston. We have a problem. So, okay, I have to do it now, right? I can every time I can. So we have no chance to vote it down. We cannot veto it because Pontifex Maximus is not out yet.
So Chris asked, does anyone have an assassin card?
Yeah, I have to go for it now.
Oh, look at this. Someone's playing a card.
I have to go out for it now. So it's not it's Sulpicius.
Well, what you could do
is wait
to play the card.
Let's wait, okay?
Force him to spend the money.
Rome Consul is going to ask that Aquila votes first.
You get what I'm saying, Alex?
Yeah. Is that assassin in place? No, so the assassin is not yet in place.
A shadowy figure stepped out from the corner, but then it went back into the corner.
Oh, whatever. I'm all in, so it's worth a go. So I'm putting all of my stuff into the vote to get me the 73. There you go.
All right.
No, hang on. Stop. Hang on.
Just do 64 worth.
Yeah.
You may want to double check my math. You want to be.
Are we sure of the calculations?
Yes.
I'll do 65. I'll do 65. What does that leave me? I need a little bit of money left, don't I? Hang on a minute. I've got to work this out. 67 I'll do.
All right.
But if you put money, one question, Scott. One question, Scott. If you put money towards this vote, and even if he's getting killed because he's being called first, that's technically the issue, right?
The money's spent, isn't it?
The vote is going. The vote will still go on, or will it break down? No, it will not break down. The vote will still go on, or what? Even if he died, or what?
Well, if he's dead, he can't be the consul for life, can he?
Yeah. Okay, but the money, is it lost or not by the other guys?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
I mean, he's spending it. Yeah, I would think so.
Spending it.
Yeah, and the other guys, so we would lose our money too, right?
Yeah.
Why should we put money towards it then? If
you shouldn't.
Yeah, it's
not if you're going to kill me.
Okay.
Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, then
that's bye.
So I made a copy of Aquila's in the vote area. I put a 21. That's to designate his influence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he's got 12 plus 21. And then what money are you going to put towards it,
It's the
Andy.
34. And
All
then
right, so that works out
I'll
to
keep this back. Yeah. So what's that on?
12 plus 21 plus 34
67.
is a grand total of 67.
Yeah.
This could be
So I'm gonna-
this could be the end of the game if yeah.
Yep, it could be. So let's put that money in. All right, so who's the vote next? Their faction of, or the presiding magistrate?
Vote. Or actually, does the assassin want to roll? our votes are sort of relevant.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get the assassin out. But the thing is, do you want to put money now towards it? No, right?
The math says that we can't beat it. Let's see.
So let me then play it now, because I think no one will put money towards it. Right?
I do not plan to put money towards my votes.
Yeah.
For the
So
record.
the thing is, Scott, what was your reasoning not to get the assassin card out? So now
Force me to spend the money.
I guess technically it doesn't matter, because if the assassin fails, he's going to spend the money anyways,
and we cannot stop him, right? We have
and you can't stop him. So you're right. It didn't really matter.
Okay.
Well, it would have mattered, because if you'd killed me, the money would have stayed with the faction leader, wouldn't it? Because I wouldn't have spent it.
Good question.
But the
I would say
question is
no.
now-
To Chris says no, because that's only the aging senator thing is only for dying of natural causes.
But
Okay,
this
no,
was
got
my
you.
question. This was my question. Does he actually spend his money if the
That's
vote breaks
lost.
down? If the vote breaks
So
down?
I've spent it now for votes, so it's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will try my
All right.
luck with my assassin. But it's to make it absolutely clear, it is Sulpicius, right? Not
Good
Manius.
point. So Picius is the assassin.
And let's
The
be clear.
icy hand of
Let's be
death
clear
reaches
that-
out.
Yeah, and let's be clear. It's our only chance, right? He cannot get targeted again by any other faction.
Correct. So the fate of the game
Rests
hinges
on me,
on
right?
the die
I
roll.
can
On
be
you,
blamed for
Alex.
this shit
Too
now.
much pressure.
All right, so there are no evil omens. That doesn't affect. There's a +1 to the die roll for the assassin card. Basically, you need to roll a 4 or higher right now. That's assuming that Andy doesn't have a secret bodyguard card.
4 or higher? 4's no effect.
But there's +1 to the die roll.
Yeah, it affects this. At +1. So
Yeah. Of course
okay,
it is.
let's see.
Yeah.
But can you make a drum roll or something now? Okay, guys, I will roll now. Oh,
Three. Failure.
Oh my god. No, why do you do it to me, man? Why?
Yep. Chris said it there. Well, yeah, technically, so he's not caught.
Man.
Andy, do you have a secret bodyguard card you want to play?
No.
Okay. So then no one's caught. A dagger goes flying and bangs against the wall, and everyone's like, "What was that noise?" I don't know about you guys. I mean, technically, the game doesn't end right now. It goes on. It goes on because it's just because, but there's no chance that Rome is going to fall because there's only 3 wars.
Yeah, it's too.
I'm good with calling it here if you guys want.
Yeah, this is only. I don't want to play it because it's only technical stuff now. It's not.
Right.
I want to make it publicly known that I thank Manus for putting me in this position to be able to do this piece of work.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
Because I was going nowhere in this game.
But GG, Andy. Good game. Good play.
Good game. All right. So I have a couple of things here I want to do. Give me a second. First off, we need to get the Council for Life marker out technically for our glorious Julius.
The way it should be.
And he should get honored to survive an assassination attack, right?
Yeah.
being voted for Console for Life.
And one other fun little thing that I made for these situations. I'll put it here on Andy's section.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you very much.
Primus inter
For
pares.
Primus inter pares, or things
Thank you very much.
First among equals.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, good game. I haven't
That was excellent.
just revoked. Yeah,
Chris
exactly.
had
That
a horrible-
priesthood. Chris said he was planning on just revoking the priesthood.
Yeah.
But that fateful 6 die roll in the mortality phase for the
Chris, you had a horrible game the beginning there.
Yes.
Today at least. I mean, the first couple sessions he was doing great.
Yeah, but that was a horrible roll for him the beginning of this one.
So Andy, when you saw that happen, did you your eyes just light up when they saw the pontiff died? Did you
helped.
make the connection right there?
It definitely helped the process. Definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
I was looking around. I knew that he was up to this shit when he pressured all his knights. And
absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
It's a real flag, isn't it? You can't get around that. It's a real flag.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was desperately trying to do calculations. The biggest mistake I made, I think, was that I went for that second persuasion, because that allowed Solus to bring out 15 gold onto his personal guy. And I'd have to spend way too much. And if it had gone wrong and you other guys started to chip in, he would have sat on Solus. I wouldn't have the ability to do it. But the biggest mistake I made was actually allowing Solus to get that out of his treasury by doing that persuasion. And there's no way you can know who's got what in the treasury, though.
Yeah, so that was actually interesting, right? That Solus had so much money saved in his faction, that treasury.
Absolutely.
That
that made it really hard then. I thought I'd lost it at that point. I thought, no, you're going to have too much money to beat me now. But I just clung on. And the other thing I had was that the reason I kept 6 by is I had graft. So if anyone had tried to put out a tribune against me or something like that, I was going to try and put that out.
So you had also a graft. Wow.
Yeah, just to make it sure, you know.
Wow. You're nice.
But you can't. I mean, you're unlucky. You were very unlucky not to get the kill. I was pretty certain someone would get a kill on me.
That was 50% chance.
Yeah, but
basically.
the thing is, it's not. It's actually not that probable to get the kill, because it's only 50-50. So it's a good chance to survive it also, right? At least.
Yeah. And of course, you don't know whether I had a secret bodyguard or anything like that, or
That's
a bodyguard. Yeah. It's true. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting.
You can see how much also the influence does here, right? If you do a Console for Life vote, your influence does matter a lot.
Really, really helps. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, sorry guys
what
that I didn't get the kill
have?
off here. So, shit.
Yeah, way to go, Alex.
Did anyone? I know you can't attack him again, but were there other assassin cards out there?
I drew one this turn.
Oh wow!
Why didn't you help?
Perfect timing.
Because you can only one player can play them.
Yeah.
Did you stack assassin cards? Oh, you can't.
And
we cannot stack assassin cards.
Yeah, and I don't have any guys in Rome,
and
so I couldn't do it.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
But you can stack bodyguard cards, right? That's possible.
If you had 2 of them, you could have.
Yeah, but I hadn't 2.
Right. I also had the seduction card.
Oh yeah.
And then I had the statesman. I had a statesman for one of Eric's guys. Servilius, I had the statesman that corresponded to him. The mob orator who gets the roll +3 or rolls 3d6 on the mob.
Okay,
not mob, but
you had Cornelius Sulla. Ah, cool. But now
remember he almost played that.
Okay. One question, Eric. Why didn't you go for playing Cornelius Sulla for playing this card?
Just like waiting.
Okay.
I didn't want him to grow too old because the Mithridatic Wars weren't out yet and stuff. So
okay, I understand this. Yeah.
I was gonna play him this turn, but
yeah.
Yeah.
What was the law
Chris
card?
had the other Cornelius statesman.
This is like a random law. I didn't.
Calpurnius lost power to
what swung it for my guy was that fantastic pressuring roll. I mean, that was just
that was huge.
Absolutely
a lot of things.
There's no way if that had been a normal roll would I have been able to do it, because I was 10 ahead, but that was earned me so much money, that roll.
What cards did you have, Alex?
Okay, I got
Left.
2 bodyguard cards left.
Oh,
2 bodyguard cards. Wow.
Yeah, I was anxious that you would kill me, right? Saving them. Yeah, and I couldn't play this card here because Sempronius was already in at another faction.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wondered if that was the case because I was surprised neither the Graki had come out yet.
Yeah.
so I had.
And for sure, I wouldn't give this guy to Andy now once Sempronius was in his fault.
Right. Oh, you had a
Right.
tax farmer,
Yeah,
land commissioner too.
Yeah,
Graph.
two cards plus the graph one. Yeah, so
Right.
And
it was nice to get one.
And
Anyway.
which cards did Cornelius Scipio Aemilianus Africanus? Okay. And tradition erodes. Okay, cool. These were the ones by Manus left in his hand.
Manus, yeah.
Yeah, but actually not that many assassin cards, right? So you couldn't use your assassin card, Scott?
It says cumulative effect with other assassin cards.
Yes, if one player has it, right? But you cannot stack it because you can only attempt one assassin.
Yeah. If you look at the assassin card itself, it says support, add +1 to your assassination attempt.
Giving it to him.
You can't trade cards until the revolution phase.
That's the problem.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the problem. Yeah.
So good game, Andy.
Yeah.
It was good. Thanks, fellas. I mean, that was thanks for putting up for my clumsiness on the boards as well.
No problem.
So this was your only Tribune card. Very efficient play of this Tribune card.
It was this turn. Everything just kind of fell in place.
Yes,
it was nice. It was nice, I have to say. Yeah,
and everything just kind of fell apart for poor Manus this turn.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so I guess we can probably stop the stream, the recording.
Okay.